This is my series of Body Love with Lucy, and we are going to make you body confident. Okay, so for day 2 from my challenge, today we are going to be doing a really fun arm and waist toning workout. And the great thing is you don't need any equipment, and we're going to be doing all the exercises standing up. It takes about 7 minutes. Now, if you haven't, I would suggest just hit the pause button, march on the spot for about 1 minute, and then we're ready to go straight into the workout together. So for the first move, standing up, you want to be in a split stance, leaning slightly forwards, have your arms behind you, and now have your palms facing up for me. And all we're going to be doing is just doing these tiny, tiny pulses. So we're doing 50 reps, which sounds a lot, but they're very small movements. What is important, do make sure that your palms are facing up. Where we're specifically toning and targeting here is the back of your upper arms. That's good. So you're just lifting that up. So working through the triceps, that area they often refer to as bingo wings and auntie arms. So just keep squeezing that up. You're doing really well. We're well over halfway. Let's just keep that going. You're only doing this exercise once today because we've got lots of different variations. So let's put in 100%. Keep that going. Nearly done. That's good. Last few coming up. Just squeeze that up. All right, so your next exercise, now we're going to go into working your waist and abdominals. You're standing up, knees are slightly bent, arms crossed, and now just reach from one side to the other. Now this move we are repeating several times throughout today's workout. So you're doing 20 reps of this. Then we'll go to do another arm exercise. Now what is important with this, make sure you keep your tummy pulled it in really tight for me, and you are just going from one side down to the other. Reach that down and then coming back up. Knees are bent, so this is all about shaping into your waist. We're working through your core and really working into those internal and external obliques. This is what gives you that lovely curvy waistline. So just 20 reps, reach it up. Now, next exercise, have your hands out and fingertips in line with your shoulders, and do 20 tiny circles in one direction for me. After we've done 20, we're going to change and circle it around the opposite way. As you can see here, my knees are slightly bent. It's important you do that. You don't want to lock your joints out. Keep your tummy tight. Make sure you don't let those arms drop. So fingertips should be in line with your shoulders. Okay, let's do 20 back the opposite way. That's good. And if you can do this by a mirror, or even if you've got like a window just so you can see reflection, because sometimes we think our arms are in line and actually they can be all over the place. Well done. That's good. Let's just keep that going. That's it. Just a few more. Tummy stays tight. Right, so now you know what happens. We're going to go straight back into doing that abdominal exercise. So again, feet slightly wider than shoulder width distance apart, knees bent, and then we're just going to reach down. So you go from one side straight to the other, the arms cross in the center. And make sure, you're not leaning forwards, neither are you leaning backwards. You're literally just going from one side straight down. That's good. And you can imagine you've got a plane of glass in front of you and behind you. So you mustn't lean forward. And the point where I'm really stressing that is that just means then we're going to really work through those waist muscles. And today is all about toning your arms and really drawing in the inches around the waist. That's good. And reaching that over. All right, so next move, start with your palms so they are by your shoulders, and now we're just going to extend and push them up and then draw them back in. So imagine you're just pulling some ropes in and then pushing something back. You can be in a split stance or just standing with both feet together, but do make sure the knees slightly bent and just push the arms away. That's it, drawing it up and back. So you're doing 30 reps. Now the benefit, this one here, you are also going to be working a little bit into your latissimus dorsi, the area where I get a lot of people say, oh, how can I get rid of, the bra bulge, back fat? Well, remember, we can't do it specifically through one exercise, even though we can specifically tone an area. If you're looking at reducing body fat, you have to combine it with doing some form of cardio. So that's like doing the HIIT workouts, and also the really key thing is about healthy nutrition. All right, so your next exercise, we're going to come back to doing that waist one. So let's go for doing 20 sets of these, coming back. So it is, if you're wanting to tone, say like tone your arms, that's where I do in my 3 minute a day Lose the Arm Fat book, it is because we combine doing special power walking routines with arm toning, and we look at nutrition. When you target all three, then you start to lose overall body fat, and it will come off where it wants. You might find it first of all comes off your belly, but it will eventually, when we start to decrease our body fat, it will come off all those areas. All right, that's good. So let's just keep that going from one side to the other. Right, so your next move, this time now, you're going to have your fingertips so they're facing inwards and you're touching your shoulder blades, and then just straighten the arms. And as you straighten your arms, have your palms then sort of face in. That's good. And you're doing 30 reps. So this one here specifically now, again, is just working the tricep, back of the upper arm. You know, and I'm a great believer in you can have really toned arms without having to use weights. And you know what I'm focusing on with you is doing the building up the reps. So we're working on endurance. So that's where you're going to tone the muscles without them bulking up. And as I always say, you know, don't forget your arms are weights anyway. All right, that's good. So then bend, and so it's like you're trying to point those fingers so they're pointing directly upwards, and they're tapping the shoulders and just lifting that up. And even though you can't see me, make sure your knees are slightly bent. You never want to be looking out your joints. So let's go again for doing that waist exercise, and each time aim to get those hands a little further down. Good. And just reach that down and then coming back up. And whilst you're doing this, just imagine where your belly button is. Try and pull it in as tight as you can to me towards your spine. So then we're activating and strengthening your core muscle, your deepest one, your transverse abdominis. And then as you're traveling from one side to the other, we're activating your internal and external obliques. And the result of that is it's going to draw in your waist muscles. All right, that's good. From one side straight to the other, drawing that back. It. And again, we're just doing 20 reps of these, reaching that over. So next exercise, this time now, arms out to your side, your palms are facing forwards, and now you're just going to bend. So we're doing it at a slightly different angle and aim to get your fingertips to touch. And again, you're just doing 30 reps. Make sure your knees are slightly bent, tummy is tight, just take that out and try not to let those arms drop. You want to aim to be doing this so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. That's it, well done. And really, for throughout July, this is all about getting you in fabulous shape, feeling fit, but more importantly, just embracing who you are. That is why it is called Body Love with Lucy. It's so important. We put ourselves under so much pressure, and we have to stop doing that. Okay, so let's just take those arms out and back, doing really well. So we're nearly finished today. We're just going to finish it off now with the last set of doing those 20 where we're just working through the waist. You know, and exercise is so important. You know, it's not just for like vanity. This is also about we're making your body healthy, fit and strong, you know, so you can cope with day-to-day activities, with whatever life throws at us, because you know this isn't just on the outside, this is mentally how strong we are as well. All right, doing really well. Let's just go from one side to the other. Keep the tummy really tight for me. That's good. Reaching that across. So today has all been about working out those arms and working through the waist, and let's just reach again from one side and then you're done. Okay, so I'm going to run through doing some quick upper body stretches with you now. If you want to, you can always hit the pause button and just grab some water. So first one we're going to do, let's just do this chest stretch. So you've got your arms behind you. Really make sure you can feel that stretch through the chest. So just to the left of me here is my 4-week interactive plan. Now this is ideal if you're an apple shape, because I talked to you about all the different body shapes within the plan. And then also let's now just bring those arms in front, get a nice stretch through the top of the back. And we work on a 4-week program. And the idea is you meet a cardio character. The cardio character for this one is Abigail, and it's about her journey. You follow the workouts that I give her, and they're all video interactive ones. So you just click on those days and you do the video that's suggested, and the idea is you can then lose those inches from around the waist just like Abigail did. And also we look at nutrition, because I think that's obviously so important. Okay, just take that arm up and over, get a nice waist stretch. And then also, because today was about the arms, if that's an area you're interested in, then I do have my 3-minute arm toning workout as well. I'll leave the links to these in the description down below. So if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions about the training today, then do let me know in the comments box. And if you're not already, definitely subscribe. Then I'll see you back on my channel tomorrow. We've got another really fun HIIT workout tomorrow. Each time they're going to be very, very different. So I'm going to keep you fully motivated, and remember, we're going to feel body confident. So I'll see you back on my channel tomorrow.